guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be analyzing or reviewing a K-drama Flower of Evil that aired between July to September 2020. Before going straight into scrutinizing, let's discuss the plot of the series first. Flower of Evil is a psychological crime thriller with a tinge of melodrama in it. It is a story of Baeki Sung, an emotionless psychopath who marries a young woman in order to hide his identity and dark past and move on in life. He is also one of the best metal craftsmen in town. They have a 4-year-old daughter, Baek Unha. Baeki Sung's wife, Cha Ji-won, is a virtuous and a conscientious detective who solves murder mystery and crime of all sorts. She is equally a loving and dutiful wife and mother as much as she is a diligent detective. Her whole world consists of her caring husband and a loving daughter. She comes across a 15-year-old murder case, and while solving it, what happens when she finds out that her husband is hiding something and that her very husband is a prime suspect of the serial murder case? To solve this case, she gets the helping hands of Kim Mo-jin, a reporter, and Do Hye-soo. And in order to know whether it's worth watching or not, be with me until the very end of this video. The Nay points. Even if the writers tried hard to skip any flaw in the story, but alas, there are still few shortcomings which made me to think that did they realize this is 2020 and audience is not dumb anymore? There's a sequence where Kim Mo-jin, who's supposed to meet the alleged informer or source to get the evidence, but he is tied up by Baeki Sung in the attic, and he goes instead and tells the informer that he cannot meet him due to safety purpose, hence just keep the evidence and go away so that Baeki Sung can take it from there afterwards. How dumb a person can be to let go of such a crucial evidence. That really didn't make any sense to me. Another illogical sequence where Baeki Sung and Do Hye-soo have a discussion or a conversation, and Cha Ji-won is able to hear them clearly standing afar, which really put me off, since from the beginning the story is moving forward more or less rationally, and suddenly you see some absurdities, then you don't know whether there would be more of such off beams later on. I also wish that the writers could have focused more into Kim Mo-jin and Do Hye-soo's romance. Even though they are supporting characters, I wanted to know more of their story, but I would still not complain about it because of the complicated storyline that needed to be handled intricately. In one of the episodes in the last, if I remember correctly, in and around episode 14 and 15, I felt a part of these episodes were kind of dragging, but it did pick up later. So that's all for the nay points which deliberately caught my eye. Now let's move on to the yay points. Now this drama has so many things to talk about. It has so many character sketches that it would take a whole day to discuss. But worry not, I'm here to give you the best of the reviews. So can I start with applauding Lee Joon-gi for his portrayal of a two-folded, double-aged character in this K-drama? It's a very interesting to watch how he switches from a loving and caring husband, Baeki Sung, to a cold-blooded psychopath, a murderer, Do Hyun-soo, and vice versa. He becomes a fully different person when he's Baeki Sung, and a whole different personality when he's Do Hyun-soo. Not only the actor did justice to the character, but also kudos to the writer, who deserves not less than a standing ovation for writing such an intricate and convoluted character. Although the visual setting and editing was a bit dark for me, I believe that was done intentionally to brim the audience with thrill and bring an essence of mystery, crime and melodrama, in which they succeeded. All the characters in the K-drama have depth which we hardly see in any K-drama. The main lead's character has a different shades, but every other character has equal amounts of depth in them, be it Do Hye-soo's character or Cha Ji-won's or Kim Mo-jin's character. The confrontation between Cha Ji-won and Do Yoon-soo was the most intense and profound sequence in the K-drama. It was the most awaited part in the K-drama. Another amazing factor is that nothing in this K-drama was forced or involuntary. The story was smooth and effortless. The dialogues were very intense and exceptional. My favorite dialogue in this K-drama is, "I always thought that I was lucky to have met you, but for the first time in I am thinking you should have never met me. Yes, I finally know what it means. I am sorry." The sequence when this dialogue was delivered was the turning point in the K-drama. This series is not at all dragging the except for the last few sequences. The flashbacks of the time when Baek Sung and Cha Ji-won fell in love are drool-worthy, and it makes sure to entertain you thoroughly, which gives a kind of refreshment to the audience from the monotonous melodrama and a crime story. The character built up throughout the drama is one of the finest works of the writers, which is done perfectly for this K-drama. From the character built up to the growth of each and every character are unflawed and close to perfect. The sequences of father-daughter, that is Baek Sung and Baek Hun-ha, are very innocent and powerful. In fact, all the Baek Hun-ha scenes were cute, and her character is such that whatever screen space and screen time she is given, she brightens it up with her innocence and cuteness. It is very beautifully shown how love can be so powerful to change a person completely, how love can be so strong to even move back mountains. That's how Cha Ji-won's and Baek Hee-sung's love is. As you can understand by now, with the number of yay points, it surely rocks from my side. Very few crime thriller K-dramas are being made nowadays where you find it difficult to pinpoint what went wrong and what could have been better in the K-drama. And this is one of them. Honestly, crime thrillers are a very delicate topic. Writers really need to be good and focused on events, consequences, timings while weaving a logical story. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have liked, then please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more such analysis and reviews like this. Till then, take care. Bye.